Privent Hotel System, a cloud-based hotel software with all tools you need to grow your hotel business. It is always secure and reliable. Cloud computing is computing based on the internet. Where in the past, people would run applications or programs from software downloaded on a physical computer or server in their building, cloud computing allows people access to the same kinds of applications through the internet. PHS system is a drag-and-drop way to manage your beds. Spend less time in spreadsheets and more time with your guests. Your hotel business data is safe on the internet. When you lose your computer, lose nothing. Your company data is safe on our servers. PHS benefit hotels in managing the information of customers, staff members of various department and some of the details regarding to the hotel. This will help to maintain the data of the hotel and their transaction on a day-to-day basis. 5 reasons to stop using Excel for planning. 1. The planning process takes too long. In most Excel-based processes, each department uses a different template, which they often don't modify with an audit trail, and with no way for finance or others to understand those changes. These spreadsheets are passed up the chain of command for additional approval or input, again with little audit trail besides scattered email threads. 2. Spreadsheets aren't secure. In today's environment of compliance and controls, locked cells and password-protected sheets are inadequate and weak. Spreadsheets can easily go missing or be compromised. 3. Spreadsheets are full of errors. According to the Wall Street Journal MarketWatch, as much as 90% of spreadsheets contain errors. This is no big surprise, as Excel spreadsheet creators have little control over who edits formula cells, so sooner or later, they're bound to be a mistake, and the more complex, the likelihood of human error increases with even more at stake. 4. Excel increases your costs and risks. The affordability of using an Excel-based performance management process is tempting, however, the real cost to your organization is the vast amount of time and effort required to maintain and operate such a brittle process. 5. Excel-based planning isn't world-class. Excel limits what finance teams can model and analyze. It restricts insight and handicaps budget holders from achieving what is required of them. It slows down the speed at which business can respond to changing circumstances. Why move to the cloud? 10 benefits of cloud computing. Simply put, cloud computing is computing based on the internet. Where in the past, people would run applications or programs from software downloaded on a physical computer or server in their building, cloud computing allows people access to the same kinds of applications through the internet. When you update your Facebook status, you're using cloud computing. Checking your bank balance on your phone? You're in the cloud again. Chances are you rely on cloud computing to solve the challenges faced by small businesses, whether you're firing off emails on the move or using a bunch of apps to help you manage your workload. In short, cloud is fast becoming the new normal. By the end of 2015, it's estimated that 90% of UK businesses will be using at least one cloud service. Why are so many businesses moving to the cloud? It's because cloud computing increases efficiency, helps improve cash flow and offers many more benefits. Here's 10 of the best. 1. Flexibility. Cloud-based services are ideal for businesses with growing or fluctuating bandwidth demands. If your needs increase, it's easy to scale up your cloud capacity, drawing on the service's remote servers. Likewise, if you need to scale down again, the flexibility is baked into the service. This level of agility can give businesses using cloud computing a real advantage over competitors. It's not surprising that CIOs and IT directors rank operational agility as a top driver for cloud adoption. 2. Disaster recovery. Businesses of all sizes should be investing in robust disaster recovery, but for smaller businesses that lack the required cash and expertise, this is often more an ideal than the reality. Cloud is now helping more organizations buck that trend. According to Aberdeen Group, small businesses are twice as likely as larger companies to have implemented cloud-based backup and recovery solutions that save time, avoid large upfront investment and roll up third-party expertise as part of the deal. 3. Automatic software updates. The beauty of cloud computing is that the servers are off-premise, out of sight and out of your hair. Suppliers take care of them for you and roll out regular software updates including security updates so you don't have to worry about wasting time maintaining the system yourself. Leaving you free to focus on the things that matter, like growing your business. 4. Capital expenditure free. Cloud computing cuts out the high cost of hardware. You simply pay as you go and enjoy a subscription-based model that's kind to your cash flow. Add to that the ease of setup and management and suddenly your scary, hairy IT project looks a lot friendlier. It's never been easier to take the first step to cloud adoption. 5. Increased collaboration. When your teams can access, edit and share documents anytime, from anywhere, they're able to do more together, and do it better. Cloud-based workflow and file sharing apps help them make updates in real time and gives them full visibility of their collaborations. 6. Work from anywhere. With cloud computing, if you've got an internet connection you can be at work. And with most serious cloud services offering mobile apps, you're not restricted by which device you've got to hand. The result? Businesses can offer more flexible working perks to employees so they can enjoy the work-life balance that suits them without productivity taking a hit. One study reported that 42% of workers would swap a portion of their pay for the ability to telecommute. On average they'd be willing to take a 6% pay cut. 7. Document control. The more employees and partners collaborate on documents, the greater the need for watertight document control. Before the cloud, workers had to send files back and forth as email attachments to be worked on by one user at a time. Sooner or later, usually sooner, you end up with a mess of conflicting file content, formats and titles. And as even the smallest companies become more global, the scope for complication rises. According to one study, 73% of knowledge workers collaborate with people in different time zones and regions at least monthly. When you make the move to cloud computing, all files are stored centrally and everyone sees one version of the truth. Greater visibility means improved collaboration, which ultimately means better work and a healthier bottom line. If you're still relying on the old way, it could be time to try something a little more streamlined. 8. Security. Lost laptops are a billion-dollar business problem. And potentially greater than the loss of an expensive piece of kit is the loss of the sensitive data inside it. Cloud computing gives you greater security when this happens. Because your data is stored in the cloud, you can access it no matter what happens to your machine. And you can even remotely wipe data from lost laptops so it doesn't get into the wrong hands. 9. Competitiveness. Wish there was a simple step you could take to become more competitive? Moving to the cloud gives access to enterprise-class technology, for everyone. It also allows smaller businesses to act faster than big, established competitors. Pay-as-you-go service and cloud business applications mean small outfits can run with the big boys, and disrupt the market, while remaining lean and nimble. David now packs a Goliath-sized punch. 10. Environmentally friendly. While the above points spell out the benefits of cloud computing for your business, moving to the cloud isn't an entirely selfish act. The environment gets a little love too. When your cloud needs fluctuate, your server capacity scales up and down to fit. So you only use the energy you need and you don't leave oversized carbon footprints. This is something close to our hearts at Salesforce, where we try our best to create sustainable solutions with minimal environmental impact.